Hi, it's me again, Didi. Today is Saturday, March 29th. Here we are again doing Homeroom's Mac and Cheese Cookbook. We are done with the international section and now we are beginning the chemistry section. The last one that we did was sriracha mac, which really was spicy and had the ginger butter in it. It was really good. Everybody loved it. There were no leftovers, and that's very unusual. Speaking of leftovers, first let's say hello to Wayne.
Hi.
Wayne's our sommelier and beer expert. One of my followers asked a really good question. I think her name is Raven. And she asked about heating and reheating and freezing macs. And I know it looks like I always have all this macaroni and cheese, and I do. And as you can see, today I did this because I lose control. I did it two ways. So there is a lot of mac and cheese here, but let me remind you that I double the recipe, number one. And number two, I absolutely have been freezing it, and I guess I've never talked about that. Reheating it, everybody that I've given the mac to frozen does it a different way. Some people do it in the oven, some people do it in the microwave. So as long as you do it kind of slow and everything, their bechamel sauce, Homeroom's bechamel sauce, is such a good one that it doesn't separate. And any separation that occurs, if there's a little grease on it or something in the reheating process, seems to be coming more from the add-ins like the chorizo or something like that, as opposed to the cheese or anything separating. So today, but thank you, Raven, for asking about that, and I hope she's making the Greek mac this weekend, so I hope that really turns out good. Today, we're starting at the very beginning with the 4-cheese mac. And the ladies at Homeroom in the chemistry section talk about how to pick and choose your cheeses. I went ahead and made it with the suggestion that they offered up first. So it features provolone, gorgonzola, pecorino romano, and fresh mozzarella, which, as they say, is very hard to work with. So it's at the very end, the fresh mozzarella is added in, and then they add a fresh, well, of course, fresh, Italian flat leaf parsley chopped up into it. In this one, as I said, I couldn't help myself. I added a little caramelized onion to half, and then I roasted a giant clove of garlic and in the oven at 400, and squeezed and mashed the garlic, the roasted garlic, and included that in this. So we're going to see what happens with that combo. Wayne chose what the pairing they suggested for today was a Pinot Grigio. So it's a California Estancia 2012 Pinot Grigio. I asked for one that was a little fruitier because they tend to be a little dry for me, and I thought we'd just try something different. And the beer that they suggested for this is a crisp Pilsner. So Wayne, do you want to speak to that, how you chose this? You don't want to speak to it? Here, you're going to speak to it.
I'm going to speak to it.
Speak to it. Talk about
honestly, this time we asked for some advice because the crisp, I wasn't quite sure what they were asking for. So we went to our local place that I trust and have some people that know a lot about beer. Should I give them a plug?
No.
No? Okay, I won't give them a plug. And this was the one that they recommended and would be the closest to what he would say was crisp, which because there was a spicier one, there was one that was kind of middle. This one, the crisp, was a lighter color and a little bit more light to the taste is what he's telling us. We'll find out when we try it.
So, and it's from California as well. We're doing all things California. The Pinot Grigio, Homeroom is from Oakland, California. Okay, let us try this. Let me pour you just a little bit of this first. Okay, let's try the one that's meant to be. This is their 4-cheese mac. You can see the stringiness comes from the fresh mozz. Give me your plate. I just cubed up the fresh mozz and added it in at the very second. Okay, so as you can see, they picked a hard cheese, a soft cheese. Oh my goodness gracious. I thought it was so funny that I love that somebody asked me a question about reheating, because it probably does look like we are eating every drop of this ourselves, and we're not. Although, it is great. All right, do you want to try the garlic one? We'll see what happens. This is creamy. I picked an Italian... What was it? An Italian imported provolone. You know, I went for as much flavor. A creamier gorgonzola, and an imported pecorino romano, and the fresh mozz. You know, that's just made around here. Whatever. Okay, let's try this. I again would never think about putting parsley mixed into something like this. I always think of it as a garnish. But see, the parsley adds that pop of freshness. And that is a little bit of a fruity. It's not sweet, but it is a fruitier Pinot Grigio, which goes well with the stinky cheeses. I'm going to try it now with the beer. Ooh. You're going to like this. It is a little spicy, but it is a lighter beer. This is nice. Okay. I'm going to try it really quick with that. We love the caramelized onions as an add-in. It adds such a sweetness. And it goes with almost any cheese combination you'd like. Let's see Wayne try this. I like it with the beer.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very, very good.
You don't say that often.
I know, and this is a good beer. Okay, that's your regular one. Mm-hmm. The Homeroom 4-cheese mac. I swear to God, I'm going to California. We have to. And that's the Pinot Grigio.
The parsley is not overwhelming, which I was worried about when I saw you putting it in.
I know.
Because I'm not a big fan of green.
Right.
Vegetables,
yeah.
But not bad. Actually, adds just enough to
And
it.
there is a lot of parsley in, let me tell you. It calls for 1 cup of fresh chopped parsley, flat leaf. So, of course, that's Italian.
How can you go wrong with garlic?
You like the garlic one?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried it yet. I love it with the caramelized onions.
Very nice beer.
Mm-hmm. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. The wine's a little sweet for me, but...
It is? We're supposed to say fruity and not sweet. Goes good.
Either one is good. I still
Right?
like the beer better.
Right.
The caramelized onions, again, how can you go wrong? So.
All right. I think that's about all I wanted to say for today. I'm going to try the garlic. That is so good. Wow, the roasted garlic was a really good idea on my part. Thank you. Wowzers, that is really good. Very yummy. Yummy! What I want to say, I think I might be jumping around in the chemistry section too. It's going to be kind of sad because this is the third and final chapter of the actual Max, and I think we only have 7 left, but I have one that I've come up with that I'm going to be making, and I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to that. So we're supposed to be creative, and I've learned a lot doing this, and I've really gotten good at this bechamel sauce, in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to trying, other things. Easter is coming. In this house, we celebrate Passover and Easter. It's all good. So I was thinking of making, I can't do dairy like that for Passover, but for Easter I can certainly forego the mashed potatoes and make the truffle mac. That's what I'm thinking. So, well, okay, we'll see you next week. Please enjoy, and thank you for your comments, and thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. Bye.